What should you do when your parents are not saving for retirement? As you parents get older, you might be holding off on having a tough conversation about how much they've saved for retirement or what they plan on doing once they begin collecting their Social Security benefits. If you're waiting to have a conversation with your parents about what their retirement plan is, you shouldn't put it off any longer. A recent report by the Federal Reserve found that more than 25% of non-retired adults had no retirement savings at all. Whether your parents end up living in your home during retirement or you're just helping pay some of their bills, it's important that you understand how prepared they are for their non-working years and how they expect you to help. Select spoke to two personal finance experts about how to talk to your parents about retirement, how to help them make retirement arrangements, and why you may need to set boundaries. First off, you should ask your parents what they envision for retirement, says Cindy Zuniga Sanchez, founder of Zero Based Budget. Do your parents want to live in your house and help take care of your children, or would they prefer to live alone? It's important to have clear and honest communication with your parents or siblings, says Zuniga Sanchez. According to Stephanie O'Connell Rodriguez, host of the Real Simple Money Confidential podcast, children can come off as condescending when bringing up retirement with their parents because it's a role reversal of the traditional dynamic between parents and children. You might want to mention a news story you heard about a parent who forgot to create a will, or a statistic you read about how a significant number of people are undersaving for retirement before segueing into a conversation about your parents' personal finances. In order to understand how much you may need to help, you'll need to have an idea of how much your parents have in their savings, their current income, and their debt, says Zuniga Sanchez. This means you'll need to know what types of retirement accounts they have, such as a 401k, a traditional IRA, or Roth IRA. If they haven't begun saving for retirement, it's never too late to start. You might encourage your parents to open a Roth IRA, which allows individuals to contribute with after-tax money and then collect untaxed investment gains. Their investment portfolio will likely be more conservative as well, with a higher allocation of bonds and fewer stocks to minimize risk since they're closer to retirement. If you want a more hands-off approach to investing for retirement, you should consider signing up for a robo-advisor service like Wealthfront and Betterment. For example, if one parent receives $2,000 a month from Social Security, you'll want to know how much that covers and how much more will be needed to cover essential expenses such as food, housing, transportation, and healthcare. For parents who are undocumented or who stayed at home to take care of children, they'll either receive no, or very few, benefits from Social Security, so you'll want to take that into consideration too. Zuniga Sanchez suggests running a credit report with your parents to get an idea of what debt they may have. Zuniga Sanchez notes that it's important for children to prioritize their own debt payoff and savings for retirement. And then from there, is where you figure out your parents' retirement, says Zuniga Sanchez. For some children, helping out their parents may mean smaller contributions like paying their monthly utility bill, or bigger acts of service like having their parents move in with them. You'll also want to consider pooling money together with your siblings to create a separate family emergency fund, in case your parents need extra money to dip into in retirement. Consider opening a high-yield savings account for your emergency fund. It's easy to shy away from having a conversation about your parents' retirement plan, but the sooner you have it, the better. Once you know how much they've saved, what standard of living they want in retirement, and how much debt they have, you'll better understand how to help them out. You'll also want to be honest with your siblings and other family members about how much time and money you can contribute to your parents in retirement. For more latest news, like and subscribe to my channel for more.